Hi there. I often have so much to say and so many things going on that there's never enough time in one Instagram post or one live video that I thought today I'd come in on our day off, take advantage of the store being quiet, Millie not yapping, and just taking my time to let you know what's going on, what we're doing, and so many fun things that are happening. So the first thing that I wanted to show you, and I'll just take my necklace off, is my brand new sample that Kathy made for us. So this all started out with these beautiful buttons that I got at Rhinebeck. So it was a set of vintage buttons that we wanted to be able to show off. So what we used in this cardigan, and I'll tell you the pattern name in a minute. I'll also link it in the YouTube notes. So I used, or Kathy used, Anatolia Etoile because we wanted to give a little bit of a shimmer to the buttons that also have a little bit of shimmer. So we used Après la pluie in Anatolia Etoile. And for the trim, I wanted a little bit of a contrast. So we used the same color in Fino. It's really absolutely gorgeous. And it hasn't been blocked, but I can't stop wearing it. It got a little bit cooler over the last couple of nights, and it's just absolutely gorgeous. It has a unique shaping here, and it's really just neat. So the pattern is called Ginchy Fluffy, and it's by Margany Knits, and she is in France. So it's Ginchy Fluffy. Very exciting. It's size inclusive. It's easy to follow. This has been a little bit on the back burner because we did some test knits for designers. So this one finally came to fruition. The sleeve, everything is just perfect. It's got a little, it's beautiful in its drape, and it's really just lovely to wear. And you can see the shimmer, but it's like a good perfume. If you're across the room, you don't want to be smelling that good perfume, that fancy perfume. So you have to get up close to see the little shimmer. But nothing like a little shimmer with your knits that I truly love. So a couple of things that I thought I would share with you is we just got a brand new redesigned bag. It's Project 79, so very similar to Project 10, except this project design has a strap that you can wear, so you can carry it as a purse. So I'll show you the inside. So it opens like a Project 10. It comes with this little cloth bag, and I love the smell of leather. And so we got this one, and it's so gorgeous. I know that Andrea wants one, and I think me too. So there we go. This is the beautiful Project 79. It's now available on our website. It's got all kinds of pockets, so I'll take this off. So here we have the redesigned tag, and we have some pockets for some notions. We have a pocket in the middle for some notions as well. You can also put your tapestry needles here, and you could add some extra needles here if you're working on a project that may need more than one type of needle, like maybe the ribbing needle. And then one thing that I liked is that now there's two zippers, so you can zip it in the middle. You can carry it like that, or you can carry it as a purse. I always like to cross the my shoulders with it. So this is Project 79. I love the contrasting colors that they've put here. It has a really chic and modern look, and I love it in this I think it's burnt tan. Let's just check. Burnt tan and walnut. So really just a gorgeous bag that everybody's gonna want. It's already on our website. It just came in this morning or yesterday, but I wasn't here. And I thought we would take a look at a couple of my whips. So the first one And I'll back up just to show you. This is my painted chevrons in silk. And I wanted to talk a little bit about the skeins. So sizes 1 and 2 could use 2 colors. And sizes 3 and 4 would use 3. And then 5 and up, you might need an additional extra. So we are getting these colors today, this week. I think on Wednesday, possibly Thursday. And we're getting 3 sets of colors. We're getting Iris's original colorway, my original colorway, and one with corals that is just going to be divine. And I know that's going to be for Glenda, but we've got plenty coming. So whenever I order these, there's always 4 of every color. So just because one's going to Glenda doesn't mean nobody else can get it. So what's really fun about this design is that it's knit from the bottom up. It's knit flat. And then what you do is you bind off here on the neckline, and then you cast on more stitches for the back, and you go all the way down. I think on an Instagram live, I said that you seam the 2 sides, but you don't. You pick up stitches, you do a little bit of chevrons, and you do 3 needle bind off with the other side. So there's really no seaming. There's an I-cord around the neck, and the way that Iris did it is no sleeves, and she just did a little trim here of the of an I-cord around the arm edging, which is just absolutely perfect. Silk is really weather regulating, so if it's really hot, it keeps you cool. If it's really warm, it keeps you cool. And if it's really cool, it keeps you warm. So it's really perfect all year round. You could wear it with something underneath in the winter time. So it's 100% silk. It's 2 strands of silk, all hand painted, and absolutely beautiful. Check out the colors that we have on our website. And if you need help with how many you need for the size you're doing, just let me know. So the other thing I wanted to show you is this here is the Ooey Gooey. And this is the Ooey Gooey by Andrea Mori. Most sizes except 8 and 10 takes 2 spin cycle dyed in the wool. Tomorrow's the last day of our promo, so please be sure to check that out. And I'm doing it with Via from Lang, but it can also be done with Merino Cloud. It can be done with Journey Sport. So there's a lot of options, and I have that on my website. One of the things that I want to do is really have a lot of fun with the Ooey Gooey. And in about a week or 2, I'm going to set up a Zoom to invite people that want to make the Ooey Gooey, that are making the Ooey Gooey, that made the Ooey Gooey, to join us and talk about it. Also, this year, I will not be going to Rhinebeck, and we may guess why, but it's not as safe for some of us Canadians to travel, especially when our skin is a little bit darker and we're Hispanic. So what I'm going to do is we've created an event called Rhinebeck and Sutton. I'll be putting things up on our website very shortly. And Rhinebeck and Sutton is a way to get together, take pictures of our Rhinebeck sweaters, and knit in the afternoon. Just really have a good time. There may be prizes. We're not that great with doing prizes just because it's just Jill and I. But so we'll have a lot of fun. We will also have a booth with Olivia from Entrelacé. She is going to be having a mill here in Quebec, and her yarn is not quite ready, but she's going to be doing packets for natural dyes from her garden so that we can take home natural dyes and practice dyeing that at home. She has some very vibrant colors in the way that she does that. So the more we know about it, we'll let you know that sooner. We will also have some Briggs and Little in cream so that you can buy the packet of dyed natural dyes and the yarn so that you can practice at home. So that'll be very exciting. I know that if you're not able to make it, we will do a live while she's here because she has some amazing ideas. She's going to be, I think, revolutionizing the Quebec art yarn scene because she will be having her own mill. And the yarn that she will be using is the Rideau Arcot, which is typical for the meat industry here, but also has a really lovely wool. And so it'll be really great to be taking advantage of that beautiful wool. I felt it felt so nice, and she has some amazing colors. So I'm really looking forward. I'll put a link to her Instagram. She's just at the start of things, and so many exciting things happening. Also, we will be celebrating Quebec designer Nathalie Bergeron, because she is one of our local designers, and hopefully we can get Lucy Paquet in on it as well. I just haven't spoken to her yet, so I guess this means we're getting her in, because I'll speak to her later today. And so really, I just want to make sure that we have a lot of fun. So we want to get together, we want to have a lot of fun and a lot of camaraderie, and that's what the spirit of Rhinebeck is getting together, learning about what's local. It's in Rhinebeck, but we will be doing our thing here in Sutton. So it's the spirit of Rhinebeck in Sutton. So we'll likely add other aspects to it, but for now, that's what we've got. And we can wear this as a Rhinebeck sweater, ooey gooey. You're not obligated to wear the ooey gooey, but if you have anything that you've made for the Rhinebeck sweater, I think women and men, anybody that comes wearing a Rhinebeck sweater will get a special little treat. So we'll figure that out and get that going. I thought also I would I'm sorry, I'm just so excited, have so many things to say. I thought we could also take a few minutes to talk about some of my whips and some of the things that we have finished up recently, because it is so exciting and so much fun. So, I always carry a ball because I like a ball of cotton, because I like doing cotton for provisional cast on. It makes it a lot easier to undo. But here's one that didn't start with a provisional cast on. This is a test knit for Thea Coleman. And here I'm so excited because I got to use Spin Cycle's Cold Comfort. And then I used Julie Asselin's Fino. And then we used right here, the sparkly Anatolia Etoile. So really just a lot of fun. This will be coming out in August. I need to get working on it. And but it's really just a lot of fun. I wanted to also show you guys that I got so many things on the go. I'm working on Whispering Veil, which is a new pattern from Art Yarns. She did it in Rhapsody Light, and I'm doing it in Merino Cloud with some beaded. So when I post a link to it, if you take a look and would like to make it, you could do it in Merino Cloud. There's so many different options that you could do with Art Yarns that I'm happy to help you decide and pick out the best colors. It's really gorgeous. I don't know if you've seen it, but go check it out because it's got buttons along the top. It looks very feminine. It goes with a little solid white and cream lace at the top, and then these little buttons that just look absolutely beautiful. I am also working on the Moulin Rouge cardigan from Popic Vergara. So it's the same stitch but in a cardigan version, and I'm using a really soft pale pink. And it's some of the things that I love about Popis patterns is not just that they're wearable, but they're really so much fun to knit. And this will be such a little elegant cardigan that I'm very excited about. I'm trying to keep everything straight so that I don't tangle things up, but who knows? I always end up with a little tangle here and there. So let me see what else I have to show you. So there we go. So this is so really subtle, that beautiful rose gold. I also wanted to show you that this fall we are going to have some fun with crochet, and this is my Hexa Granny sweater, and I'm really hoping that knitters can join me, because what I'll do is I'm gonna have a little class online where I'll teach you how to do a hexagon or a granny square, and we can either make this with so I got the Lang Cloud, and I used also the Estelle Baby Llama Air for the trim. I find with so many colors you need a little bit of a solid to have a contrast. So this is a really fun make. We'll look at the Getty tee. We'll look at the difference between a granny square and a hexagranny and what the different things are. So this is coming for fall. I'm really excited about it. And I have one more thing, a few more things to show you. This one's, I usually am pretty quick, but this one is really fun. So this is one of Kathy's makes as well. It doesn't look as good over another cardigan, but this is amazing. It's the Comebackigan from Andrea Mari, and the pattern and the texture is so divine. So this was made with Fino from Anatolia, and in the pattern it has pockets, but I didn't really care for the pockets, so we went ahead and did it. Oops. We did it without the pockets, and I really just love it like that. You could wear it buttoned up, you could wear it loose. I'll post a few pictures of that. And yesterday I was over at Julie's and I got her to take some pictures as well. So you'll see those in the next little bit. So then on and on, we've got lots going on. We have lots of new things coming in all the time. I'm very excited because we have these new Make It Blümchen. So these are little flowers, so you could add this to anything that you do. But right now I wanted to talk a little bit about something that I'm obsessed with, and something that that really is one of my quirks in life is I love quilts, and I love vintage quilts. And so when I heard that Sophie of Delfina Collective was going to be doing quilt coats, I asked her if she could make one quilt jacket for me out of one of the many quilts or quilt tops that she does. So she normally starts them from scratch, but she made an exception for me, and I wanted to show it off because yesterday she did a shop launch of it. So you can get anything custom made from Sophie, and this was a quilt. So let me know if any of you guys are addicted to quilts, because I just really love it. So this is a quilt top that my friend Nancy gave me, and I just really love it. And so she turned this into a jacket, and I can't believe how well she matched everything up. It's a perfect fit, and I love wearing it. And just so happens that I got a new quilt yesterday, a new vintage quilt. And here's the problem when I get the vintage quilts is sometimes I think, oh, I'm going to cut it up, I'm going to make little bags, I'm going to do these different things, and then the next thing you know, I love it so much I can't cut it up. So I just want to get your opinion. So this is the new quilt that I got yesterday, and to be honest, I had to call Julie because it was in Sherbrooke. We live in a small place, so there's not often too many things here, but this is a gorgeous vintage quilt that I got. It's all 100% cotton, and it's all hand stitched. If you can see, it's really quite cool. And so it feels like a nice weighted blanket. So now I don't want to cut it up, but I was just thinking that maybe it'd be fun to make some project bags or some tote bags. So let me know, what would you do with the quilt? Would you keep it, make a jacket, make a vest, or would you make a tote or some like little accessories? So anyways, let me know what you would make. And I think that's all for now, but I'm sure the minute I get off of this, I'm gonna think of a million things I should have said. But anyways, so I hope you have a great day. I hope you enjoy watching this, and take care. See you soon.